Connection of phonetics with linguistic sciences. Connection of phonetics with grammar. There are, you can see, three ways of connection. Through the system of reading rules, sound interchange, and the third one, the connection through intonation. Connection of phonetics and lexicology. Only due to the presence of stress in the right place certain nouns can be distinguished from verbs, object to object. Homographs can be differentiated only due to pronunciation: lead, led, wind, wind. The connection with stylistic. Through intonation and its components, which serves to express emotions, through repetition of words, phrases, and sounds. Onomatopoeia, a combination of sounds which imitate sounds produced in nature. The study of phonetic phenomena from the stylistic point of view is phonostylistic. It is connected with a number of linguistic and non-linguistic disciplines, such as paralinguistic, psychology, sociology, dialectology, and information theory. Phonetics and its connection with social sciences and other non-linguistic sciences. Social phonetics study the way in which pronunciation interacts with society. It is the study of the way in which phonetic structures change in response to different social functions and the deviation of what these functions are. Psycholinguistics, the distinct area of interest developed in the early 60s, and its early form covered the psychological implication for an extremely broad area, from acoustic phonetics to language pathology. Phonetics is also connected with many other sciences. Acoustic phonetics connected with physics and mathematics. Articulatory phonetics connected with anatomy, anthropology, and physiology. And phonology is connected with communication theory, mathematics, and statistics. Let us consider the methods applied in investigating the sound matter of the language. There are three principal methods. The first is direct observation method, the second is the linguistic method, and the third is the experimental method. Special laboratory equipment such as chemograph, spectrograph, oscillograph, and intonograph help to obtain the necessary data about the properties of speech sounds. The results are recorded: the first, visually upon the screen of the election ray tube; the second, on paper or film with a continuous reproduction by tape recorder; and the third, in digits. If controlled phonetic experiments employ the use of measuring devices and instrumental techniques, this subfield of phonetics is called instrumental phonetics. The introduction of machines for measurements and for instrumental analysis into phonetics has resulted in their use for detailed study of many of the phenomena, and this type of investigation, together with sensory analysis, is widely used in experimental phonetics. Articulatory phonetics borders with anatomy and physiology, and the tools for investigating just what the speech organs do are tools which are used in these fields: direct observation, palatography, and glottography. Acoustic phonetics comes close to studying physics, and the tools used in this field enable the investigator to measure and analyze the movement of the air in the term of acoustics.
Created using Powtoon.